name is Diane.
Hi, that's me.
Hi, and I'm a Midwestern nursing student, and I'm going to be doing an assessment of your lung and thorax today. Now, if you have any questions as we go along, please stop me, but there's going to be times where I'm going to be touching you and listening and feeling for different areas so we can find out all the aspects of your lungs. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, just ask me. Now, every assessment's going to begin with inspection. I'm going to just look at your chest. I'm looking for symmetry. I'm looking for the rise and fall. I'm also looking at the rate, rhythm, and effort. Now, the effort, I'm looking for particularly use of accessory muscles. And if you're using accessory muscles at a point like this, then you would be using more effort than you needed for what you're doing, which you're not. You appear to be in no respiratory distress. So good deal. So the first thing I'm going to do after that is I'm going to palpate. And I'm going to be touching you, and I'm going to be checking for subcutaneous air trapping. Now, if you feel any pain, please let me know. Okay? Nothing? Good deal. Now I'm going to be checking for what we call tactile phrenitis. And what I'm going to be doing is feeling with the palmar side of my hand, and I want you to say the word 99 when my hand touches you. And I'm going to be listening from side to side.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Good deal. Okay. It sounded, I could feel it through the palmar side of my hand, and more importantly, I could feel that it was symmetrical. That's what we're absolutely wanting to see, is symmetrical. Now the next thing is, of course, auscultation. That means I'm going to be listening with the stethoscope to hear. And when you feel the stethoscope touch your chest, I want you to take a deep breath. Now I'm going to be going in a ladder motion, and I'm going to be listening. Good deal. Now what I was listening for was vesicular sounds. That's the normal sound that you would hear from the lungs. I'm also listening for adventitious sounds such as crackles, wheezing, or rhonchi. Now if I'd heard any of those kinds of things, then we suspect an illness. The other thing that we're checking for is consolidation. Now consolidation is when we suspect pneumonia. If somebody's having a cough and they're really having a hard time, we're going to check for consolidation. But for this assessment, we're also going to be checking for consolidation. Again, I'm going to be listening, and as I touch you with the stethoscope, I would like you to say the word 99, and this is what's called bronchophony.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Good deal. Now that was muffled, which is what it should be. If it was clear, then that would mean there would be some consolidation, because that would mean it would be going, instead of over air, it would be going over some fluid. The next one is what we call the whisper pectriloquy. And when you feel the stethoscope touch you, I want you to whisper 1, 2, 3. Okay, every time it touches you. Good job. Now again, that was testing for consolidation. I couldn't hear it, but I could see your lips move, so that means that there was no consolidation. And listening from the anterior side of the chest, we're going to be hearing most of the sounds that are in the upper lobes of the lung. And we've got one more test. It's called the egophony. And what I want you to do with this is every time I touch you with the stethoscope, say the letter E.
E, 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 E.
Good job. Now that I was listening to see if it switched from an E to an A. And if it did that change, then that would also be a sign that there could be some consolidation, which your lungs were clear. Very good. Okay. And now what I would like you to do is, if you could turn so I can look at the back side of your chest here. Again, it's going to be starting with inspection, because we always start with inspection. I'm looking for the rise and fall of your chest through the back. I'm looking for the work and the effort that's put out. I'm looking for use of intercostal muscles or any kind of accessory use. And everything looks symmetrical. and looks like there's no effort. Again, I'm going to palpate on this side for any subcutaneous air trapping, so you're going to feel me. And if you feel any pain, please let me know. Any pain? Good deal. Now, again, I'm going to check for tactile fremitus, and what I want you to do is when you feel the palm side of my hand touch you, say the word 99.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Good. And what I wanted to do there was check both sides and feel how it comes across both sides. And they were symmetrical. So the next I'm going to check your lung expansion. And I'm going to check at the 10th rib. And I'm going to put my hands on you again. And I'm going to take my thumbs and I'm going to press medially and towards the center. And I want you to take a deep breath in. Good job. Perfect. What I was looking for there was expansion in symmetry of your lungs, which it did. As you inhaled, my thumbs moved out and in symmetry, which is what we wanted. Good deal. Now again, I'm going to auscultate. I guess we always want to listen. Now this time, I want you to add another step. I want you to take your arms and put your hands on the opposite shoulder. Thank you. Now, I'm going to be listening for any vesicular sounds, which we should hear in the back as normal breath sounds. If you can take a deep breath as you hear me or feel me touch me with the stethoscope. And I'm avoiding the scapula. Good job. Okay, and I didn't hear any adventitious sounds such as crackles, wheezing, or rhonchi. And I'm going to go again to our consolidation. And since your arms are up, I'm going to be also listening to under your arms here. This is, I can hear the middle lobe of your lung if you'll take a deep breath. Good job. Good. And again, no adventitious sounds. So now I'm going to be doing the consolidation test that we had. And as you feel the stethoscope, I want you to say the numbers 99.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Good job. It was muffled just like it should be. Okay, and that was the bronchoscopy. I want to hear now whispered pectriloquy. And as you feel the stethoscope touch, say the numbers 1, 2, 3. I actually could not hear it, which is a good thing. That means, again, there's no consolidation. Now, I'm going to do one more time, listening. This time I want you, what we call agophony, say the letter E when you feel the stethoscope touch.
E, 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 E.
Good job. Good job. That was, it came across as an E, so I didn't hear it as an A, which again was another test for consolidation. So, good deal. You don't have any consolidation. Now I'm going to percuss what we call the map. I'm going to map out the borders of your lungs, and I'm going to take my hand, and I'm going to take my non-dominant hand and place it against you, and my dominant hand, I'm going to tap. Good job. Now, I want to test for your diaphragmatic excursion, and what I want you to do is take a deep breath in and hold it. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm going to measure. I don't want to stick any, I don't want to mark on you. I'm sorry, I'm hurrying. Okay, now what I want you to do is let out your air and breathe again, normally for a minute, catch up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you do a deep exhale, and I'm going to measure up, and what I want you to do is hold that exhale. Okay, so on your mark, 1, 2, 3, exhale. Okay, give it a tape. And, okay, and then I'm going to measure. you are between 3 and 6, which is very normal. Thank you very much. You are healthy, young man.